Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Fandom Fights. We are in the summer series tournament. I'm sorry, was I supposed to do? Okay, summer series tournament, triple threats. This is an exciting one. We've got Rue Moses, who just went up for the title earlier this year, is going up against Jack Pinchuk, who cares, and Maria Hammon. Nick, thoughts on the match?
Maria doubts herself, but she, as we were talking prior to this match, she's already done more than many other people in getting a win.
She's in this tournament when other people aren't.
That is true. Great rookie match. I'm excited to see her play again. No matter how well she does, we're excited to have her here. Jack, while everyone else hates him, I think he's fine.
I don't hate him. I don't care.
Yeah. But you have to remember that Jack had a killer season last year. Did very well. Got a perfect game. I love mentioning that because it's very hard to do. People don't appreciate that. But as you said, Rue, the story here, having a killer year already. Going up against Brittany, taking Brittany 5 rounds. Already proven that he could be one of the best this year, Tim. So let's see how he does in the tournament.
That is the sound of Bucky so pumped. He's drinking so much water because he's hyped. Let's get into the promos.
It's the future, and either the Knicks come back from getting punched in the mouth in game 2 and win the series, or they have it. That's all I got in my mind right now, aside from this win.
Listen, we have an ultimate goal. Round 1 is not where the goal ends. So, you know, they say, light the fuse. Let's play.
Hi, I don't have a goal. I like having fun. I like doing trivia, keeping my mind active, having fun when just whoever wants to play. And it wouldn't be too bad if I won every now and then, would it? I don't think it would. See you soon.
Jack, we are back together again, the world's cutest tag team, the Second Breakfast Club, and today our leadoff hitter, that's you, for some reason, is going to try and get us a little bit deeper into this tournament. I shaved my head to look more like Rue. Hopefully I smell just like him. You know how he smells like chai and everybody knows it? Nobody wants to talk about it. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to follow the game plan. Game plan, real simple. Many points. Perfect game. Try to do that again.
Now that you said it, I'm not going to be able to. But no, I'm excited to play Rue. I beat him in my debut way back when. Both of us have only gotten better. I think this is a great chance to see where we're both at. I'm very excited to play Maria as well. She's a super cool person. Hosted a match that she was in. Anyway, we're gonna
only once before, Tim.
You couldn't follow the fucking rules. Okay, so Nick, thoughts on the promos? I will say, I know I just asked for your thoughts, but I'm going to give my thoughts real quick. Rue and Cody, delightful. Maria, delightful. Alex said something that once again made me feel weird. And Jack did say some nice things.
He just didn't say them in time.
Yeah, he just didn't say them in time. Thoughts, though, Nick?
Everything you said, the opposite.
Yeah.
Round number 1. It's going to work like this. There's going to be 10 questions in the realm of Fandom Fights. Each player is going to have 15 seconds to write down their answer. At the end of 15 seconds, we'll say pens down, at which point the players will reveal their answer and say it aloud. Each correct answer is worth 1 point apiece, and should any individual player get all 10 questions correct in round number 1, they would receive a bonus question. Each player will have 3 repeats, 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. Players, any questions as we get into round number 1?
Nope.
All right, then. Your first question will come in the category of Pixar. What sport does Riley play in Inside Out?
You like Elmo?
Sure.
That's all I can think about right now.
I wonder why.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Rue.
Hockey.
Jack.
best sport out there. Ice hockey.
Yeah, sure. Maria.
Hockey.
Clean sweep to kick off the match. Your next question is in the category of the Wizarding World. Who plays Wormtail in the Wizarding World?
I said it a little wrong. It's actually the best sport. Oot there?
Oot.
I believe is how they say it.
Yeah. Correct. Correct.
Maria, can we just get your hands a little higher? You're good. Appreciate it.
I'll give you an extra second because okay.
That's okay.
Let's go to Jack.
Timothy Spall.
Maria
I said, actor, that great actor, somebody Pettigrew.
and Rue.
Timothy Spall.
I couldn't think of his name.
Spall is correct. Your next question is going to come through from Nick.
Comes in the category of DC. Your question is, which superpowered being, along with his dog, confronts Superman and Krypto in the post-credit scene of DC League of Super Pets?
You gotta love when I saw this in the theater that I was the only one who stayed for the after credit scene.
I was watching this in my living room and I was laughing out loud.
It's a great movie, great film.
It's very fun.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Maria.
Let's not. I said Bolt because I forgot. I haven't seen that movie yet. I'm waiting.
Rue.
Is his dog named Hierarchy? Black Adam.
And Jack.
Haven't seen this one yet. I said Shazam.
Black Adam is correct. So Rue takes the 1-point lead. It is 3-2 to 1. Your next question is in the category of horror icons. What was the last Friday the 13th film to feature the character Tommy Jarvis? Not to be confused with Jimmy Neutron, because that is not a Fandom film.
How do we get that in there, man?
Nickelodeon movies.
Cartoon
Films based off TV shows.
Cartoon elementary school scientists.
Jimmy Neutron. 5, 4.
Oh, okay. Just
2. Yep. 1.
Okay.
Pens down. Pens down, Rue. Pens down. Rue.
What about you?
I said New Beginning.
Jack.
Jason Lives.
And Maria.
Halloween Kills.
Jason Lives is correct. So Rue and Jack are tied up as we get into the next question. What is it, Nick?
Next question comes in the category of Star Wars. Who leads Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon to the underwater city on Naboo at the beginning of The Phantom Menace?
The macaw is in the nest. How was the wind? Yeah, because you
Were
flew.
they fair?
It was okay. You got here all right? She doesn't give a shit about our questions. 5, 4,
You need a nickname.
2,
Yeah.
1. Pens down. The armadillo. Let's go to Jack.
Jar Jar Binks.
Maria.
Jar Jar Binks.
And Rue.
Jar Jar Binks.
Jar Jar Binks is correct. Misa Laika, the answers. Your next question is going to be in the category of scores and soundtracks. Who composed the score for Twilight Breaking Dawn Part 1? Bucky's favorite movie.
She did not like the armadillo.
Not the armadillo. Okay. The ostrich.
Oh.
That doesn't roll off. It doesn't roll off the tongue as well. 5, 4. I'll get it. 3, 2, 1. Pens down. The anteater. That's not bad. Because it's kind of Maria.
Michael Giacchino.
Rue.
Carter Burwell.
And Jack.
Howard Shore did one of these god awful movies, right?
He did, but it's not this one. Rue is correct. So we move on to your next question. What is it, Nick?
It's in the category of James Bond. Which Bond film features Bond and his love interest escaping from jail and freeing a fellow prisoner who later becomes an ally?
What about The Badger?
Oh, no.
No.
You said what? The anchovy?
The Bass. 5,
The bass?
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Rue.
I said The World Is Not Enough.
Let's go to Jack.
I couldn't remember, so I said Dr. No.
And Maria.
Goldeneye.
All incorrect. We were looking for The Living Daylights.
Ah, that one.
All right, your next question
Timothy.
is in the category of, it's my favorite, it's Middle Earth. Your question is, in the Fellowship of the Ring, how many Nazgul were created from men who received rings of power? This is one of those guess how many men were created and turned into Nazgul questions.
Tim,
Yeah.
you remember how I used to call it the Maku?
Yeah.
And then one day I didn't anymore.
Yeah, because it was.
Sometimes you gotta know when it's time for things to die.
Bucky, it's time.
And it is never
it says
time.
it's time for you to go, Bucky. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ben's down. Nick doesn't love you anymore. Let's go to Jack.
9.
What's wrong with you? Maria.
9.
And Rue.
9.
9 is correct. Clean sweep. Your next question. What is it, Nick?
It's the category of Marvel. It's the penultimate question. The opening of X2 X-Men United features an attack inside what specific building? Oh, he wrote 9, but then
What a silly guy. It is so warm in my house right now. I'm sweating my ass off.
Open a window.
To the window. 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to, I don't remember, so I'm going to say Maria.
X-Men University. That's a real thing.
I love that answer. Rue.
The White House.
And Jack.
The White House.
It's the White House. I forgot.
The White House is correct. So your next question is going to come to you from the category of Star Trek. It's your final question. The question is, Picard, Data, and who land on Polaris 3 and find the remains of the android B4 in Star Trek Nemesis? This movie's very green.
Those were some dramatic pauses there, Tim.
They were.
Hilarious.
3. I was getting my inner Shatner. 5. 4,
You should have gone like that.
1. Pens down. The answer I needed. Let's go to Rue.
Worf.
Jack.
I said Riker.
And Maria.
I said Dr. Beverly Crusher because we want some girls in that Star Trek.
Worf is the correct answer. So, Nick, at the end of round number 1, I have Rue in the lead with 8 to Jack's 6 to Maria's 3. Is that what you have?
That's what I have, Tim.
Yeah.
All right, how's round number 2 going to work?
Round number 2 is going to work like this. It's the wheel round. We have a wheel with 10 fandom categories on it. No spinners or opponent's choice, as it is a multi-person match. Each player are going to spin at the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they can keep it. If not, they can choose to spin again, but they will be forced to keep what they spin the second time. You've got 5 questions in the chosen category, each worth 2 points apiece, unless you like check down multiple choice. In which case, it'll only be worth 1, and be on the lookout as stealing via whiteboards is available in round number 2. Tim, what's on the wheel today?
On the wheel today, you got Disney Animation, Marvel, YA, scores and soundtracks, Wizarding World, horror icons, Star Trek, Pixar, James Bond, and Law and Order. Rue, you are in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer? And Cody, you might want to unmute.
With this wheel, I think going last and getting steals off people is probably the best move for us tonight.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking with this one. So let's defer.
Okay. We're going to defer and hope to have the lead so we can defer again.
Cool. All right. We're going to move over to Jack. Jack, would you like to spin or defer to Maria?
With this wheel, I think it's important to try and get steals off. So I think we should defer.
I agree.
Hopefully
We'll
have a
defer.
lead at some point.
Yeah.
Okay. Then this is going to be the spin for Maria.
Well, I think I should get defer and to myself, I say.
Maria, you land on Pixar.
I want to spin again, please.
Okay, sounds good. You are going to be stuck with horror icons.
Well, won't that be fun?
Nick, would you please go ahead and read Maria her questions of horror icons?
Maria, are you prepared for your questions in the category of horror icons?
Absolutely not, but I'll go ahead and try.
I appreciate it. Your first
Thank
question.
you.
Which horror icons film features the main killer being led into an angry mob where he is seemingly killed, only to reveal he is alive and kill many of the people in the mob?
For God's sake. How about Multiple choice. Let's go there. Maybe I'll get lucky.
Your multiple choice options are A, Freddy's Dead, The Final Nightmare. B, Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. C, Jason Goes to Hell. Or D, Halloween Kills.
You know, I've had no luck with Halloween Kills, so let's not pick that one. How about C?
C is incorrect. Jack and Amaru, chance for a 1-point steal. Your options again are A, Freddy's Dead, The Final Nightmare. B, Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. C, Jason Goes to Hell. Or D, Halloween Kills.
Silent countdown. Lovely.
Tim's muted. He doesn't realize that.
Doesn't even-
That's a migraine, maybe.
I pulled a Cody. Rue
Halloween Kills.
and Jack.
Are you
Halloween Kills.
serious?
There we go.
Maggie is over here like, oh god,
Making
yes.
noises.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, Halloween Kills is the correct answer.
Right, so Jack and Rue will get that. Steele, Maria, your second question. How many Horror Icons films were directed by Wes Craven?
Eight?
That is incorrect. Jack
didn't
and
do
Amaru,
multiple.
chance
I didn't
for
do
a
multiple.
2-point steal.
Great day for Maria. Great.
4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Let's go to Rue
2.
and Jack.
2.
2 is correct.
All right, Maria, your third question. What kind of specific event was Michael on his way to when he is killed by Jason in Friday the 13th, Part 7, The New Blood?
I've got all kinds of answers. Let's have multiple choice, please.
Your multiple choice options are, is it A, a birthday party, B, a funeral, C, a graduation party, or D, a wedding rehearsal?
Oh, those are great. A party. Is that one of them?
Would you like a free repeat of the option?
Yes, please. I heard party somewhere in there. I know.
Your options again are A, birthday party, B, funeral, C, graduation
Oh.
party, or D, wedding rehearsal.
I see the confusion. Let's go with graduation party.
That is incorrect. Amaru and
Of
Jack
course it
get
is.
a 1-point steal. Your options again are A, birthday party, B, funeral, C, graduation party, or D, wedding rehearsal. I was a little confused. I was like, what do we do?
Sorry. I
No,
thought there was
you're
one.
You're good.
Oh, no. I'm not fine.
3, 2, 1. Hands down.
Jack.
Jack.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're-
Okay.
Yeah.
Jack, let's go to you before you go away.
Birthday party.
And Rue.
I also said A.
That is correct for 1 point. All right. Go ahead, Nick.
Maria, your penultimate question.
Okay. Sure.
Sheila is killed by Freddy, framed as an asthma attack in what specific location in A Nightmare on Elm Street 4, The Dream Master?
Multiple choice, please.
Your multiple choice options are, is it A, classroom, B, cafeteria, C, restaurant, or D, her bedroom?
The cafeteria.
That is incorrect. Amaru, Jack, chance for a 1-point steal. Your options again are A, classroom, B, cafeteria, C, restaurant, or D, her bedroom.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Rue
Classroom.
and Jack.
Classroom.
That is correct for 1 point.
All right. And Maria, your final question in Horror Icons. In the original Halloween, Annie gets locked in the shed outside while doing what household chore?
Multiple choice, please.
Your multiple choice options are, is it A, washing dishes, B, laundry, C, dusting, or D, vacuuming?
Doing laundry.
That is correct for 1 point. At the end of Maria's
Wow.
round 2.
All right. So we are going to
Thank
bring
you.
back up the wheel and we are going to bring in Cody. Rue, would you like to spin or defer to Jack?
Maria, don't worry. I didn't want horror icons either. We are going to defer.
Hate Tim. He did this to everybody.
I don't know anything about him. You can
Okay,
tell.
so then we'll bring in Alex, and then this is going to be the spin for Jack. You land on YA.
I think we can keep that.
Yep. All right.
Cool. We'll keep it.
Okay. Nick, would you please read Jack's question?
No.
It's fine. I'll do it. Jesus. All right. Jack, your first question in YA. Are you ready?
Sure.
All right. Your first question. Which YA film features weaponized drones that create shields and identify targets?
Allegiant.
That is unfortunately correct. That movie's garbage.
Hear me for a second.
Your second question. Who directed The Maze Runner?
I think that's his name. Wes Ball.
That is correct for 2 points. Your third question. Jasper nearly attacks Bella when she gets a paper cut at what type of event in New Moon?
Birthday party.
That is correct for 2 points. Nick kicking himself under the table. Your next question, Jack. In The Hunger Games, Catching Fire, who is the first tribute aligned with Katniss to die? Five, 4, 3.
I'll go multiple.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, Finnick, B, Wyrus, C, Beatty, or D, Mags.
Mags.
And that is correct for 1 point. And your final question in the category of YA. In the Scorch Trials, Brenda separates from the group to go back and grab an object that contains what inside it before the building explodes?
Oh. I'll go multiple choice just to be safe.
All right, your options are A, a picture, B, an action figure, C, a whistle, or D, a necklace.
A picture.
That is correct for 1 more point. All right, Jack gets his total up to 19. Is that what you have, Nick?
That's what I have, Tim.
Okay, so we're going to bring back the wheel and Cody. This is going to be Rue's spin. Lands on the Wizarding World.
We'll take that.
What's the score again? Sorry, I missed that.
Rue has 13. Jack has 19. Maria has 4.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
All right. So, Nick, would you please go ahead and read Rue his questions in the category of the Wizarding World?
Gladly, Amaru, prepared for your questions in the category of the Wizarding World.
Yes, sir.
Your first question. Which Wizarding World film features an object called a Remembrall?
Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
That's correct for 2 points. Your second question. Catherine Waterston appears in how many Wizarding World films?
Two.
That is incorrect. Jack, Maria, chance for a 2-point steal. Make sure write the answer on the whiteboard. It's cool.
Yeah, you could write your answer on the whiteboard. 5, 4.
I've already done it.
Okay.
1. Pens down. Jack, let's go to you.
3.
And Maria.
3.
That is correct for a 2
Can you
points.
bring Cody in, please?
Yes, we can.
Does she physically appear in Crimes of Grindelwald? Because I believe it's just a picture.
I'm the last one to really know Crimes of Grindelwald. I hate that movie. But if you're confident, it was a 2-point swing for your opponent. So it's how.
Yeah, and I'm trying to figure out what scene that would be besides the picture. Oh, yeah, nope. I'm wrong.
Okay, well, at least we got it. We're good.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I thought
You got it.
All right, so we're moving on. The next question, Nick.
Yep. All right, Rue, your next question. Who dies in the Room of Requirement in Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2?
Goyle.
That is correct for 2 points. Rue, your penultimate question. What is the name of the creatures who can only be seen by people who have seen death in Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix?
Thestrals.
That is correct for 2 points. And Rue, your final question. In Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, Ron points out that what class that Hermione is taking is at the same time as divination, revealing she must be in 2 places at once.
Five.
It's multiple choice this.
All right, your multiple choice options are: is it A, potions, B, ancient runes, C, defensive spells, or D, herbology?
Ancient runes.
That is correct for 1 point and the end of round number 2.
All right, so with the steals, Maria gets up to 6. Rue is in second with 20, and Jack is in first with 21. Is that what you have?
That's what I have, Tim.
Okay, how's round number 3 going to work, Nick?
Round number 3 is going to work like this. It is the betting round. We have 5 more questions in the realm of Fandom Fights. Once the players hear the category, they can bet anywhere between 0 and 2 points on the question. If they get the question correct, they will gain those points. If they get the question incorrect, they will lose those points. We will play until everyone is mathematically eliminated or we have reached the end of the match. Players, any questions as we get into round number 3?
Nope.
Okay, great. Your first category you can bet points on is Star Trek. Let's get bets starting with Rue.
2.
Jack.
0.
And Maria.
2.
Okay, your question in the category of Star Trek.
Jesus.
What type of location does Jillian work at in Star Trek IV, The Voyage Home? This is the full Star Trek film. What?
Hey, what?
What?
Hello?
Hi! 5, 4,
What did you hurt?
1. Pens down. Let's go to Rue.
It is a cetacean institute.
Jack.
Aquarium.
That's what I was looking for. Maria.
I said the Whale Center for. I meant cetaceans, but I said crustaceans.
for crust.
I couldn't remember how to say it. I wrote crust. I'm sorry.
Hang on.
Did I lose 2?
Whale Center for Crustaceans.
It's
I'm okay with all 3, honestly.
I
It's
am
Whale Center.
Whale set. Yeah.
Whale Center, like, I'm okay with all 3.
Yeah, okay. All right. So
Rue gave the name of the place. Jack gave it, and then Maria described it. So, like, I'm okay with all.
All right. So Rue goes up to 22. Jack bet 0. 21. Maria's at 8. Is that what you have?
That's
8?
what I have.
Oh my God.
Okay. What's the next category?
Your next category you can bet points on is Pixar.
Let's get bets starting with Jack.
1.
Okay. And Maria
2.
and Rue.
2.
Okay. Nick, what is the question?
Your question is, who voices Mike's love interest, Celia, in Monsters, Inc.? Did you write this?
No.
I did.
I try not to be like Koho and write questions about movies I love all the time.
That's fair.
I used to do that, and then I realized I was being a hypocrite, so I had to stop.
Just to get a lot of Muppets questions.
Yep. 3, 2, 1. Pen down. Let's go to Jack.
I just blanked on her name.
Maria.
I just blanked on her name.
Okay. And Rue.
Jennifer Tilly.
Jennifer Tilly is correct. So Rue goes up to 24. Jack loses 1 point, goes down to 20. And Maria loses 2, goes down to 6. Is that what you have, Nick?
That's what I have, Tim.
All right, the next category you can bet points on is scores and soundtracks. Let's get bets starting with Maria.
I think that Luke Skywalker told me that he wants me to crush the competition. So I'm going to bet. Oh, I forgot to write it down. 2.
Okay, sounds good. Rue
1.
and Jack.
2.
All right. Your question in Scores and Soundtracks. Which DreamWorks film features characters singing the song Playing with the Big Boys? Bucky is a big boy.
Yeah,
Playing with the big boys.
A large one.
yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat.
Okay, that's going to be Rue's first repeat question mark, I think.
Yep.
Which DreamWorks film features characters singing the song Playing with the Big Boys? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Maria, we're going to you.
I said Cars because I have no fucking idea.
Rue
Prince of Egypt.
and Jack.
Prince of Egypt.
The Prince of Egypt is correct.
Luke, I fucking. Oh, never mind. I'm sorry.
All right, Nick, what's the next category?
The penultimate category in round number 3 is Middle Earth.
Let's get bets starting with Rue.
2.
I'm shook. Jack.
2.
I'm shook again. Maria.
2.
I'm shook once more. So what's the question, Nick?
Your question in Middle Earth. Who pledges themselves to Lord Denethor in Return of the King?
How do you feel about kings?
Yeah, right? Yeah.
You like the kings of Leon?
Do you understand? They're kingy.
5, 4, 3, 2,
I don't understand the reference.
1. Pens down. Let's go to Jack.
Pippin.
Maria.
I meant Pippin. I couldn't spell his name. I wrote Peppy. I was gonna do Ian, and I.
And Rue.
Pettigrew took Pippin.
And your winner, Rue Moses Pippin, is the correct answer. Nick, thoughts on the match?
Very good match in more ways than one, not just in the level of play, but also in the entertainment value. Lots of smiles, lots of laughs, brought mostly at Jack's expense, but definitely a little from everyone. Rue and Jack showing a lot of strength playing wise as well. I think Maria is still new. I think Maria spun something that her and I both hate with a passion. I think if she had spun something else, she would have been a little more in it. But I loved seeing what Maria did when she had nothing to lose and just was able to have fun in round 3. So that's what I like seeing. But Rue showing that he could be a dominant force going forward.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's start post-match interviews, starting with Maria.
Maria, as I said, your career in this league is young. You're just starting out.
But I'm not getting any younger, guys. When am I gonna get better? No. It's like a curse. Okay, first it was soundtracks the last time with my winning 4. What do I have now? 2? I think I 2, and then up 2. I think I'm going backwards. I'm not sure. Can you win anything going backwards? I don't think so.
I think there's nowhere to go but up now.
I knew Amaru would be great. I don't know Jack that well, but now that I do, I don't really like him very much. So this is going to be the end of that. I don't know. I keyed. I don't know him. He seems nice. I don't know this manager thing going on. They kind of had like a, passive aggressive deal going on. So I don't know. But I'm not going to say anything about that because I did the best I could and it was not good enough as usual. However, I always learn something from these, and that is maybe this isn't for me. No, I'm fine. I'm kidding.
I think
it was fun.
I think you're a rookie with a low record who you haven't been able to play enough matches to get yourself to a high record. So you're gonna play someone like Rue in round 1 and Jack in round 1.
No, Rue's excellent.
I think in future matches, I definitely see some more positive things for you.
Thank you.
We definitely enjoyed having you here, Maria. Congratulations.
I appreciate you letting me come on, and it's fun. And I knew it would be Rue is just unbeatable. What are you gonna do? So
welcome to the Jack Hate Wagon. We're happy to have you.
I don't even know him, and already I'm annoyed. It's like, I don't know. What do you think? I don't know. How about 2? I don't know. How about 1? I don't know. What do you think? Let's do, Amistad. I don't know. What are you talking about these names? Everyone knows you're saying code. Who cares? Oh, well. Anyway. I was like, okay. So cagey.
Maria, I don't care if you go 1 and 100 as your record for the rest of your time here. You are always welcome back.
Thank you. I try to be funny. Does it work?
Love it. Thank you for being here.
Fine. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
We'll bring in second place. We'll bring in Jack. Jack, I was gonna say. Jack, I was gonna say.
What did I do to you?
I was gonna say this to you off call, Jack. But I'll say it now, just so everyone knows that I did say it to you. If you ever do get tired of the joking and joshing at your expense, let us know. We'll back off. But
I told him that we shot a match where he managed the other day. I was like, it's all a bit, but I just think it's hilarious.
No, I'm good.
Great. Love it. Because beyond that, one could say those are stressful mental and it's a stressful mental environment to play in, Jack, and you still did very well. Taking Rue, who just challenged for a title, did very well in that match, showing that you could take him this far. Based on where you are now. Like you said, you both have played each other before, but you're both at very different levels now. I think on a different day, maybe a different set of questions in round 3, and this could have been your match. I think you had him maybe on his heels for a little bit, but you definitely showed that you're a contender. Good news, before coming in second, it's like this never happened. No loss on your record. If anything, probably just an improvement to your accuracy, and you can go forth from the tournament with that in your cap. So how are you feeling?
I honestly don't feel bad about this performance. I just blanked on Jennifer Tilly's name, which is unfortunate because that's one of my favorite animated movies ever, and just one of my favorite movies ever. But I blanked on her name. I should have bet more confidently in the first question, but you know what? I had a decent round 1. I did well in round 2, the category that. That on a normal day, I don't know if I picked that as a strength, but I was just, I'm happy I was able to take it, feel confident in it, and just do well in it. 8 points without giving up any steals is solid enough for me. And yeah, I just have to trust myself more in round 3 and obviously work on Pixar cast because that's not the first time that's bit me in the ass.
Very fair. Alex, quick thoughts on Jack's performance today.
I told him to do a perfect game again, and he just didn't listen to me. So I don't know.
Good point.
I shaved my head and covered myself in this cologne for nothing. It's just boring. What a bummer.
Apologies, Jack. We will see you post tournament. Congratulations on a great performance. As we bring in our winner today, Amaru Moses, Rue, great job. First time we've seen you since you challenged for the title. You obviously haven't skipped a beat. If anything, I think you've even improved since then. I think a lot of people should be on the lookout. Maybe just a hiccup in round 2, but outside of that, you played a near perfect match, which is pretty hard to defend against, no matter who you were going up against. How are you feeling, sir, on your win here in round 1?
First and foremost, fucking love Maria. She wonders why I kept bringing her back, because she's a gem. That is why. Second, this was going to be the most important thing, but Maria usurped that. Second, Jack was my first loss. I have been waiting to avenge that. Done.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. And third, it's par for the course. It's I make hiccups. I do it, but I don't let it rattle me, and I come back, take the win when I need. It's continue to keep moving forward, hiccup or not. So I'm happy with the game. Maybe one time I would have went against my gut, and I shouldn't have. But other than that, feeling good about this one.
Cody, are you muted? You're not muted. Go ahead.
Yeah, I remember to take it off. No, like I said, round 1 is not where we are planning the end for this. We have a idea in mind. We want to end this tournament with a Phoenix Club, match if we can. Rue challenged for the belt. He saw exactly what it was takes to get to that belt. He got close. I think going back, it will be even tighter match. So, again, it's a long match. So even if you make mistakes in certain points, the betting round can clear up all those mistakes. And again, he's one of the most confident in the betting round, even if the category is not our favorite. He knows to still swing for it. So I'm excited for round 2. I'm excited because that's where the real challenge. And I think, honestly, as this tournament goes on, round 2 is just going to be a formality of just less talking to us and just who's the first to break, because it's going to be a bunch of people writing twos. So it's going to be an exciting down to the wire, and that second place is going to be more and more sought after the longer you go in this tournament. So yeah,
absolutely. Yeah, Rue, you will be moving on to round 2. I'm not going to ask you your opinion on who you might be playing because there's a ton of people that you could be playing. One spot will be filled by either Dylan Van Thine, Jake Marangoni, or Albert Warren-Harma. The other spot will be filled by either Zadius Smith, Ryan Payne, or Robert Kastner. So regardless of the 2 people you find yourselves against in round 2, I think it's going to be an equally tough one. But congratulations on the win today. We will see you back in round 2. Tim, put a bow on it.
Great match. I have no complaints. Shit talk on Jack. Rue played great. Maria's a delight. What a time. I had a great time. So thank you for watching. This has been a great episode of Fandom Fights. We'll see you with the next one. Thank you to the players. Thank you to the managers. Thank you to Nick for writing this one. I've been Tim. We'll see you next time on another great episode. Bye.
And again, that's the hero gig. Part of the journey is the end.
Goodbye, old friend.
Kitty has to go.